Nice.
I don't know how I was supposed to read that.
There's good boner jokes at the end.
Yeah, because I was like, Woody? Question mark? And Paul's like, it's a boner joke. And I was like, oh. I'll put some English on it.
Yeah, I kind of like that Woody. You know, like that's good. The little bit of Fry.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in peak checkpoint mode where I'm just like, here's some shit. All that Pokemon knows. Because I did that because I was like, I don't have time. I've had a very busy morning. I was like, I don't have time to break down all the story. So all I can do is like one line on each thing.
Yeah.
What if I'm just really like...
Oh, but I think you really summed up Pokemon Masters quite well.
Sure.
Sure.
Nobody has any opinions on it.
Yes.
I have stopped local recording.
Excellent. So that is all the Stinger possibilities they can possibly get. And we have less than 15 minutes.
Oh, well, bring up the chat and let's do our after show.
Yeah. And then subs. So you're going to get a very protracted after show.
Yeah, hey everybody.
Very protracted after show.
Maybe I won't actually come out front just because.
Oh, it might just be faster?
There isn't much time, so.
And we got Disembodio Paul today.
Yeah, so yeah, let's talk about, I was going to say, any of the stories. The Sega one looks like a legit, like the Sega Mini looks pretty legit as these like mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never
mini
own one,
consoles
and I don't care about it. But I'm impressed that it's like this looks good. Lots of games
and games that and like popular games and the thing of like 2 games that weren't actually released is crazy too. So
yeah.
Good for them.
The Tetris is an all-new game. It's actually not the original unreleased version. They had to just make a brand new one so they could get the licensing in order, apparently.
Weird.
So I was like, that's even weirder, but I had no real good way to cram that into my snark, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do this.
And it's just like, good thing.
Yeah.
Now we can finally play Tetris.
Yeah. The Darius thing I thought was weird, but because I'm like, this could actually be an interesting thing. I'm also very much aware of the fact that Tesla had licensed Atari games on it in an Easter egg. I was uninterested in including that in my story. I had a lot of ranting to get through.
It went through... It was a journey.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a story. It was like a car trip you took in the Tesla.
Yeah. Understand that sometimes when we do the shows, we have to leave out certain bits of facts because...
Because they don't work with our jokes.
Yeah.
Well, I like...
It's not like we're trying to lie to you. It's just that we're trying to like set up the environment.
Now, I know the new light doesn't add all of Destiny 1. I said the Destiny 1 opening mission.
Yeah.
So you can play the opening mission, then play all of the Destiny 2 content, and you can skip all of Destiny 1.
Yeah.
It's for new players.
Yeah.
I like that, as Graham has been doing Road Quest and Bija's been writing for CheckPoint over time, he started to kind of build up a certain style.
I have a voice.
Which is apparently dealing with deep traumas in Bija's past as part of stories.
It's fucking Andy Rooney. I mean, I liked your take on it that I'm kind of the John Oliver of CheckPoint now. That it's like I'm the senior correspondent who kind of just has his weird little style that he has.
Oh, maybe you get your own spin-off show.
Oh, Christ, having to write for
Beige
that?
Tan.
Oh, no.
You can have your own mascot eventually. I have it in John Oliver.
That's true, yeah. That would be kind of cool. I would go to Japan and take pictures with his mascot. Yeah, and everyone loves Wooloo.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah. And everyone's ignoring Mareep, as Sing Kirby has said, and it's true, that this new sheep boy is the kind of sheep boy we want.
Yeah.
Or sheep lady.
Whatever.
But I think either
Nobody's
way...
giving a shit. There's a fucking
Pretty
pro
sure-
night that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah.
Well, people kind of like... Because that's the, transportation device in the new thing is that the crow... metal crow that's 9 feet tall.
Your big Uber.
There's also an Uber, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be carrying you around.
I love these ideas, though. Heather was explaining the whole hidden machine thing to me the other night, and just like now they've just taken that out and been like, you can just use Pokemon to get around. It's like, that's great. That seems a lot easier and a lot more fun. What else happened?
Yes, according to this document, so we didn't look at a lot of Polygon stories today because their journalists are having a walkout. So everything was, I used exclusively Kotaku.
I mean, the state of gaming journalism is such that almost everything is in multiple places anyway, because people are mostly just kind of doing press releases and things.
Yeah.
Which is what we do too.
But let's see. Coming up, can I give you some greatest hits where all you need to know? I've read all these stories, but all you need to know is the headline.
Yeah.
EA had a Nazi character who in Battlefield 5 who shared a name with a resistance fighter, and they are going to change that because fucking Christ.
Yeah.
The end.
What are the chances?
Also, they're starting to
That's
run into
disrespectful to someone's memory.
They're running into some interesting issues about having like DLC pay for DLC costumes of like Nazi uniforms,
That's true, yeah.
which is, I mean, I guess it's something that they should have expected as being a consideration, but it's kind of awkward.
Apparently our background lights look blown out a bit.
Oh, just on the one side.
On my side.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let fall. In my second TLDR,
Yeah.
a pro Fortnite player was banned from Twitch after claims that he was only 12, which is not old enough to use Twitch.
Well, the claim was that he was under 12.
Yeah. He was
Or that he was over 12, I should say. That he was 13, but which is the minimum age to be on Twitch and also to participate in Fortnite competitions.
Yeah, but
And
he was
apparently-
11 at the time when he said that he would be able doing whatever.
Yeah, when they lied about his age.
That's really weird, though, that's very child actor to me.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
The idea that it's like you can be a professional Fortnite player
At 13.
at that age, and I'm like, well, because they just won't look for the 10-year-olds. And I'm like, at what point does it become like a pro-am type thing where you're like, we have a bunch of children who are very good at gymnastics, and so we're going to go watch them do gymnastics, because we do that. We watch a lot of, 14-year-olds do flips in the fucking Olympics, and it's like, you're going to have a lot of kids who are really good at doing these kind of things.
Yeah.
Why not have a series for them? Anyway.
Because they can't legally sign contracts in
Yeah.
various
Yeah.
ways.
And their parents have to sign for them. Yes.
And then you get into entertainment law.
Yes.
And then you get into that you would actually probably have to pay these kids a lot more. And it just becomes not worth it.
We've talked a little bit about the Fortnite dances being claimed, copyrighted,
Yeah.
or various people trying to make them copyrighted.
Here's
I
the
guess I
life
should say.
cycle of a cool dance. Is that a black person comes up with it.
Yes.
It gets put into Fortnite by the game developers. It spreads to mainstream culture. And then about 6 months later, you see me and Peach trying to recreate it.
Trying to learn how to floss.
Yeah, the middle-aged whites get it.
Yeah.
But for the first time, Fortnite's actually teamed up with like somebody to be like, hey, instead of we just steal your dance, why don't we work with you?
Yeah,
What a concept.
Your dance, although it hasn't been established how much or if the person was paid or whatever, but
At least they didn't steal it without asking.
Yeah.
at least they were actually involved in the process.
Let's see.
There's a gun in Apex Legends called the Mozambique, which is notorious for being a terrible gun.
Right.
And so they have issued a patch, but instead of actually like making the gun better in the patch, what they did is they made it so that when you put the gun down, you throw it away in disgust rather than just dropping it. So instead of making the gun better, they made it more feel better to get rid of it.
That's great because, like, shit, I wish I could have done that with the Clob in GoldenEye. Nobody wanted to play with the Clob.
Nope.
Clobs only. Final Destination. Pyramid, Odd Jobs, Clobs.
Ooh, Minecraft Earth is getting its first live demo and will be coming to iOS this summer.
Did you watch the keynote?
No.
The Apple keynote, they did a very, I felt really bad for them because they were trying to make it look fun and goofy and everything, but they really couldn't. They needed people who could actually act. Because they're like, I'm on stage playing Fortnite. Look, Mom, or Minecraft. Look, Mom, I'm in Minecraft. I'm just kind of like, you kid didn't really pull that off well enough to entertain the audience. Like, we all can tell that you're really, really nervous. You should have just got people who could act better to do it. That was my takeaway from Minecraft Earth. They need better actors.
Minecraft Earth seems super neat.
Yeah.
I'm still not sold on the AR but only viewable through your phone or iPad thing. I don't think AR is going to be really workable until there's good actual goggles or glasses to make it work.
When we eventually get a set of glasses you can put on, and you can have Minecraft Earth, and you can have those new amazing shader packages that you can get, then your house can look amazing. You can just sit with the goggles on and be like, I live in a beautiful house. I'm going to go to my lovely fridge. Your house will be just a shithole. And it won't matter, because it'll be like, oh, this beautiful Italian marble all around me, because that's the thing people like.
I like that, except it's still like Minecraft, so everything's all like cubes.
It all has to be cubes no matter what, you're right.
I mean, yeah, Microsoft is working on the goggles, but so far it hasn't really taken off. They're coming out with a video game tie-in for Jumanji. If you watch the reboot sort of, I guess not reboot, but the sequel Jumanji movie that came out a little while ago,
which itself was a video game in the...
Yeah, they're going to be coming out with a third one. So like another Jumanji movie pretty soon. And to coincide with that, they're bringing out a video game. Which is I feel is a little weird considering the premise of the movie is that you play the video game and you get sucked in and it's like a horrible death. You know, that like you could kill you or you'll be completely unstuck in time and it'll ruin your life. Which doesn't seem like a really compelling... Like, the movie isn't supposed to make the Jumanji video game look like a fun game to play.
Yeah.
It's a game that will kill you. Literally.
But I guess, I mean, as brought up in the chat, they made a Jumanji board game before because everyone's like, well, I clearly need to buy into that. So
I guess
it was time.
I just want to be like the filmmaker being like, no! What could we possibly do to make you not want to play this game?
This is a cautionary tale.
Yes, this is all true. It happened to me. I have to warn everyone.
What else on the stack of headlines did we have?
I think that's about it.
That's about it, yeah.
Yeah.
That was about it, unfortunately. Let's get to the subs.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just keeping a keen eye on the clock.
Oh yeah, we are 5 minutes from having to jump to Lure MTG, so. Yeah. If you're into what we throw down here, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is where you can support us. It also helps us go to things like Magic Fest Seattle, which is June 20th to the 23rd, and 6 people plus me will be going to...
He's just going to be doing custom altars, grading your cards, doing bend tests. He'll be doing artwork on playmats if you bring him a playmat, and he takes commissions.
Yeah, apparently I'm doing seminars on the state of play in Modern.
The things that Beej is doing have varied wildly.
Will you be wearing
on...
your con outfit?
Yeah, it's a con. I'll be wearing my con outfit.
You can see Beej in his con outfit. It's very colorful.
You can get photos with me and anybody else that you see. If you find one of us there and you want something signed, you can get that signed. It's fine. That's okay. But also, if you weren't planning on going to Magic Fest because you didn't want to pay to get in, here's the scoop. You don't have to pay to get in. You have to pay to participate in all the stuff. So you can do that. But if you want to come see us and you want to come see some of the whatever, you can just show up. You can, and please shop at the vendors and please spend money because it's good for everybody who's there, even for CFB. As long as you're doing that, maybe stick around and play some Magic, pay for that. But you can just show up for free and get a sense of the room if you want.
You can show up for free, jam a game of Commander that you brought with your friends for free, and just like walk around the Magic Fest and like see cosplayers and look at vendors and stuff. Or you could fire up a draft or play in the main event.
Yeah.
It's designed to be more of a thing.
Yeah. Please do those things.
All right.
That's what I did in Calgary, says Phoenix Millier.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks to all you awesome people who are coming to support us. Sorry about the somewhat abbreviated checkpoint this week. Things got very busy. But stay tuned for Loading Ready or LRMTG after this. And then after that, the beginning of our Betrayal Legacy series.
Oh, the next long game.
But for now, thank you to these people.
Hey, it's Ginrin, who's been here for 10 months. Thank you very much.
And Sir Garrett Cameron, who's been here 33 months. Thank you.
Oh boy, it's Ceruli72, who's been here for 6 months.
Welcome back, Bronzefinger, on your 65th month.
That's so many months.
So many months.
You know who also has been here for so many months? Inkslayer, who's been here for 38 of them.
And Quiet Quandary, who's been here for 29 months.
Holy moly, what about Rustin Skirk, who's been here for 14 months? That's more than a year.
Bitter One, back for their 27th month. That's a cube.
Space Carl has been here for 43 months. My goodness.
Oh, the Meerkat. I'm going to take a car and you take a car. So Sanaj, Hellish Dream, Arik Halden,
Avo the Beast, Wayfort, Mugon Lal,
Lex Peacekeeper, Nath12395, Last of Days,
and Metric Furlong, all gifted by the Meerkat. Thank you.
and Digigoner for 16 months. That's a square. Welcome back.
Ooh, Mike Smith 916 has been here for 5 years. That's 60 months. My goodness.
Logic Cat for 35 months. Welcome back to you.
Sin Kirby has been here for 50 months. That's almost 5 years. My goodness, that's also so very long.
Account made for ants for their full year. Welcome. Congratulations.
And Wooloo has been gifted a sub by an anonymous sub. Wooloo, I'd die for you. I'd kill for you, Wooloo.
Please ask me to kill for you.
Yeah.
Wooloo, you can't be on Twitch.
I will stain your blood red with my love and the entrails of your enemies, Wooloo.
Cloud Noon is a gift from Masta2545. Welcome, Cloud.
And thank you so much for 2,223 bits from
Nice.
the Meerkat, Sir Garrett Cameron, Kazman28, Lord Crusher, and...
Masta2505.
Oh, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Sorry this was a very abbreviated checkpoint. It's 1:59.
We're out in time.
We're such professionals, except for starting half an hour late, Beach.
We made it within the bounds
And
that
then
we were
fucking up during the show.
that we were contracted to do. The show is perfect. Take care, everybody.
Bye.